This award ceremony is in commemoration of the 10-year anniversary of the Freedom of Information Act. The Freedom of Information Act was assented to on May the 28th, 2011 by former President Goodluck Jonathan's government, a piece of legislation which ensures that members of the public have access to information on the workings of government, especially budgetary allocations for different projects, and being part of the oversight process, ensuring money disbursed are used for the projects intended.
Despite the virulent opposition, there were men and women of courage in both the Senate and the House of Representatives who stood firm and shared the FOI vision with the media and the civil society.
Organizations and public institutions who have been above board in granting the public access to information are given special awards to encourage more open governance. Individuals are also awarded for their courage in utilizing the Act. People like Ibrahim Garba from Kano, who monitors state budgetary allocations for projects in Kano State. For some proponents of the Act, having the Act in place is of no use if journalists are not utilizing it.
They are not aware how lethal the Act can be, and they have not deployed it the way they ought to. So I think the first thing we should do is sensitize first the journalism profession in Nigeria and the public at large on the availability of the Act and what it can be used for.
For others, the quest for truth comes with its perils, and journalists need to be protected as they can use the Act to seek accountability from the government.
You still need a bill in place to ensure that journalists are protected. Every one of you, are you insured? None of you is insured. So it's important that every journalist needs to be insured. Every media organization must ensure that happens. So you also have to fight for that. We did, and we didn't succeed because they didn't want it to happen. So it's a vicious circle.
10 years on, and the Freedom of Information Act has brought about a lot of accountability on the part of government. However, so much more needs to be done to ensure that these government officials adhere to the dictates of this act. There's also the fact that many of the people who seek information, especially journalists, need all the protection they can get both from the government and from the entities they represent. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.